Look at the picture. What would make sense? Check the first letter. If a teacher has ever said any of that to your child, they were teaching them to guess when they're reading. I'm Rebecca. I've spent years coaching teachers on structured literacy, and here's what most people don't know. 3 cuing, the strategy behind those prompts, has been debunked by reading scientists for decades. However, it's still everywhere. Teacher training, guided reading, leveled readers. And today I'm showing you exactly why it doesn't work, and what it actually teaches kids to do, and what you should be asking for instead. So first, let me explain what the 3 cuing system actually is. It's the idea that readers use 3 different cues to figure out unknown words. Meaning cues, like what would make sense here, structure cues, like what sounds right grammatically, and visual cues, like what does the word look like. Now, in theory, this sounds logical. Skilled readers do understand meaning and sentence structure, but here's the trap. 3 cuing teaches beginning readers to rely on guessing based on context, instead of learning how to decode words using letters and sounds. And once kids start building that guessing habit, it's incredibly hard to break. Let me show you exactly what I mean with a simple example. A student sees this sentence: "The dog chased the blank." If a child guesses based on context, they might get lucky and say cat. Great, right? But they also might say ball, boy, squirrel, or rabbit, all of which makes sense. The problem is they didn't actually read the word. They made an educated guess. Now multiply that over hundreds of reading attempts. The habit becomes, I don't really need to look at all the letters. I'll just figure it out from clues. This is why 3 cuing is so dangerous. It creates surface level fluency. Kids can get through simple, predictable books, but it doesn't build the word recognition system that skilled readers actually need. Here's what reading researchers have found. Skilled reading is about recognizing words automatically, not guessing them from context. Good readers recognize words because they've learned to connect letters to sounds. They've practiced decoding words until it becomes automatic. Meanwhile, struggling readers use more context clues and guessing, not fewer, because they never learned to decode properly. So here's the irony. The strategy we teach struggling readers with 3 cuing is exactly what skilled readers don't do. Skilled readers decode, struggling readers guess. 3 cuing trains kids to be struggling readers. I've got a whole video on the science of reading and what every parent needs to know. I'll link it below if you want the full research breakdown. So why does 3 cuing persist in so many classrooms? Simple. It looks like it works. When a kid is stuck and you say, look at the picture, what would make sense? They might say the right word. They feel successful. You feel like a great teacher. But here's what's really happening. It works best in predictable books that use repetition and pattern, not real reading. It completely falls apart when kids hit unfamiliar vocabulary, context-heavy texts, or chapter books without pictures. And most importantly, it doesn't teach the brain how to actually read words. Let's fast forward to 3rd or 4th grade. Your student has a huge sight word bank and can breeze through simple pattern texts. But then they hit a non-fiction passage, like the amphibian emerges from hibernation when temperatures increase. Guessing doesn't help them here. The words aren't predictable. Pictures don't help. Context won't get them all the way there. Without decoding skills, these students hit a wall. They start skipping words, they guess at vocabulary, they lose track of what they're reading, and they start falling behind. And we label them struggling readers. But really, they were never taught the right strategy in the first place. They learned to guess instead of read. So what should we be doing instead of 3 cuing? The answer is structured literacy, an approach backed by the science of reading. Here's the core difference. We teach kids to decode words using explicit phonics instruction. No guessing, no picture clues, no context clues. Instead of saying, what would make sense? We teach kids to say, let's sound it out. And instead of throwing them into leveled books with words they can't decode yet, we use decodable readers, text aligned perfectly with what they've already learned, so they can read every word with accuracy, confidence, and comprehension. I've got an entire video called How to Teach Phonics that breaks down the step-by-step process. I'll link it below if you want the full teaching guide. If you were taught 3 cueing, you're not alone. I was taught 3 cueing. Almost every teacher was, and it's what the curriculum told us. But now you know better, and when we know better, we teach better. Here's what to do next. Start teaching phonics with clear, explicit instruction. Use decodable books instead of leveled readers. Say goodbye to those guessing prompts and teach kids how to actually read the words. I've linked my free 20-minute workshop below. It walks you through the exact steps to teach a child to read using structured literacy. And don't forget to subscribe, because next week I'm breaking down another reading myth that's holding kids back. Like this video and drop your biggest takeaway in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's change how we teach reading for good.